Hey, everybody. Getting set up here. Lovebird. Welcome to the Lovebird Lifeline blog. It is Meaningful Monday again. Gonna wait a couple minutes to see who could pop in and see what we're talking about today. Make sure you got Here we are. Y'all like my hair wrap? I like my hair wrap. It's cute. I went on YouTube and found a new way to wrap it, so I'm kind of feeling it today. We're going to wait a little while longer and just hop in. Start talking about the topic today for Meaningful Monday. The topic is, what happens when you say no? What happens when you say yes? And I'll explain what that means when we get started here. I want to give everybody a little more time. I'm waiting. Okay, let's just get started. The topic for the day. What happens when you say no? What happens when you say yes? So let's focus on no first. And I know you're like, why do we need to focus on no first? Trust me, it'll all make sense by the end of this video. When we say no, we free ourselves from our past, from our old way of doing things, from our old habits, from our old lifestyle, the old norms, everything that is to be expected. When we say no, we free ourselves from that. What does that mean? We deny what we're used to in search of what we want for ourselves. So when I said no to a lot of bad habits that I had, a lot of bad thoughts that I had, a certain way of thinking that I had. I said, you know what? I'm not going to think this way anymore. I need to change that about myself. So I denied myself the choice to remain the same. We have to deny ourselves the choice to remain the same. And in Romans chapter 8 verses 13, this is the NIV version. I'm actually starting to take a liking to that version, so I play around with it, you guys, but we're doing NIV again today. It says, "For if you live according to the flesh, you will die. But if by the Spirit you put to death the misdeeds of the body, you will live." Again, "For if you live according to the flesh, you will die." If you keep those bad habits, if you keep that old way of thinking, old way of being, you will not only die a spiritual death, your purpose will die. Your meaning for life will die. Your drive and passion for whatever you do, it will die. But if by the Spirit, if you allow the Spirit to lead you, you will put to death the misdeeds of the body. You will cast that old stuff away. You will discard it. You will reject it. You will live. You will live on purpose. You will live intentionally. You will live and be productive. You will live and be effective and influential. So that's what saying no means. Say no to that old way of thinking, to your flesh, to your selfishness, to your selfish ambitions, to your bad lifestyle and bad habits, that normal stuff that we just tend to accept over time. Say no to that stuff, and it will lead you to your yes. What does yes do? Yes releases you to allow God to reinvent who you are. So when you discard all that stuff and you say yes, it releases you to be reinvented by God. That's all I'm saying. God will do a new thing in you. He will make you unrecognizable, as my bishop Rodney Hutton says. So when you say yes, it releases you to allow God to reinvent who you are. Hey, Megan, what's up? What we're talking about today is what happens when we say no and what happens when we say yes. When we say no, we reject all that old stuff, all that old way of thinking, old way of living. And when we say yes, it releases us to be reinvented by God. So that's where you came in at. So 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 17. This, again, the NIV version. It speaks English to me. So it says, therefore, if anyone is in Christ, the new creation has come. The old has gone, which we talked about saying no. The new is here. Now the new is here. So when you say no, the old has gone, the new is here. Now I'm a new creature. Now God has reinvented me. He has made me over. He has made me a better version of myself. He has enhanced what he's already given me by making me over again. So now I'm new and improved in Christ. I've made room for my better. I made room for my bigger. I made room for my more purposeful self to flourish and to thrive in this world. But we have to say no first. It's no way getting around it. You have to sacrifice all those old ways of thinking and doing things. You have to say no to that. You have to reject it in order to get this new and improved you. And I know sometimes there is fear in that process. It's fear in saying no to that old self and rejecting it because you would rather have that than to have nothing. Because if I get rid of this, then I'm left with nothing. And this is better than nothing, right? Actually, it's really not. So we have to reinvent ourselves. We have to allow God to come in and do the work for us. We just have to be willing to get it done. And this is in every area of your life. It's not just spiritual. It could be your career. You are in business and you hate business. It pays the bills, but it's like you hate going to work. You get up in the morning, you dread getting up, your alarm clock wakes you up, you have an instant attitude. That's not adding meaning to your life. That's not adding purpose and value to yourself. If you want to be a teacher and you're in business, go to school and be a teacher. You know, push yourself to reinvent yourself. If you want to throw away some bad habits of eating, you know, like me and my husband, we gave up pork. Y'all pray our strength. We gave up pork, but that small thing that I have chose to reject for myself has added more energy to me. I feel better. I feel lighter. Now I have more of myself to give to my kids, to give to my husband, my family, and my friends. I'm a better me because of something that I gave up. So that's all I'm saying. Just say no and allow God to shift you and transition you into a better you. So the word for the day is reinvent me, God. That's really all I got. I just want to be reinvented. I want to be new and improved. I want to be better, bigger, and greater. And I pray that you want the same thing too. So yeah, that's all I got. I love y'all. Happy Monday. Happy Meaningful Monday. Hashtag that. So if you like this message, do not forget to like, comment, talk to me. Share this video. If you see this after it airs, don't be afraid to comment. I will comment back. And follow me on Facebook and Instagram at the Lovebird Lifeline blog. So I love y'all. See you later. And don't forget to spread the love.